Thank you for joining us today for our first RetireCoin AMA. We will begin shortly. Hey everyone, thank you for joining us today. I'm your CEO and crypto tax expert, Lorenzo Abatello. Today, we'll be discussing our successes for the week and what we have planned for the near future. Talk soon.
Hi, I'm Ben, the co-founder and developer of RetireCoin. You will meet me next week as I explain to you the technical side of RetireCoin. Today is all about our roadmap and how RetireCoin plans on changing the game for cryptocurrency.
Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us today for our first ever RetireCoin AMA. We will begin shortly. Hey everyone, thank you for joining us today. I'm your CEO and crypto tax expert, Lorenzo Abatello. Today, we'll be discussing our successes for the week and what we have planned for the near future. Talk soon.
Hi, I'm Ben, the co-founder and developer of RetireCoin. You will meet me next week as I explain to you the technical side of RetireCoin. Today is all about our roadmap and how RetireCoin plans on changing the game for cryptocurrency.
Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us today for our first ever RetireCoin AMA. We will begin shortly. Hey everyone, thank you for joining us today. I'm your CEO and crypto tax expert, Lorenzo Abatello. Today, we'll be discussing our successes for the week and what we have planned for the near future. Talk soon.
right, we are live. Let's start off by saying happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. This day is for you, and from all of us at RetireCoin, we are here to say happy Father's Day. So let's get right to it. Really liking these lives, by the way. Now this is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing this obviously once a week, maybe even more. And unfortunately today, Ben's not going to be with us today. He's feeling a little under the weather. So look forward to this week, probably around Tuesday or Wednesday. We're going to have him come live to go dive into the tokenomics, as we mentioned in our last week's AMA that's what we were going to do. So look forward. Ben, feel better, and the whole community can't wait for you to tell everyone about the tokenomics, meet you, understand your story, and just all the great things that you bring to the team here. So let's get started. Let's talk a little bit about the market. You're starting to see a lot of cryptocurrencies coming out right now, and they're coming out hot right out of the gate. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about the market, because there's some of them they come out firing just like we did. But the real ones, the ones that are going to be here for the long run, the ones that are putting in the work and the actual value to be a sustainable, not just currency, but business, they're the ones that are going to withstand this. Anyone can come out hot right out of the gate because everyone wants that new currency, that new investment that they can 10x, 20x, 1000x their money. But the real ones are the ones that stay consistent with work day in and day out and make progress. So we wish best of luck to all the other coins. I actually just reached out to one the other day at CBD Coin. Great project, great people. Obviously it's a newer project as well, but just seem like they're doing the right thing. And I salute to all the projects that are doing that. So the market, what else is going on? We got Bitcoin with El Salvador becoming legal tender. I think just crypto as a whole, it's at a tipping point right now, and I'm really curious to see how this next month goes. I want to see this market really shoot and turn on that uptrend and continue this bull market, because I still truly believe that we're in a bull market. So let's get right to it. What are we going to talk? Let's talk about some partnerships. We had some new partnerships this week, some exciting things to tell you. One of the things, after being live now for a week, we're starting to see that especially the newer people to cryptocurrency have some issues purchasing the coin. So that's why we created our call center. And we just updated a new video on YouTube on how to buy RetireCoin, where we went and did the longer process. The first video was going through Trust Wallet and buying the BNB through Simplex. Unfortunately, there's been some updates. Well, not unfortunately, actually is fortunate because it's making things better. There's been some updates to PancakeSwap. So that video no longer is valid, so we've created a new one on YouTube that you could check out. And with this video, it's a little bit longer of a process, but you're going to be able to buy BNB, and it's just going to make things a lot easier, and it's actually going to cost you less in fees. So how's everyone doing today? Let's see if we have comments, and keep the comments open for anyone who has any questions. We want this to be a little more interactive with our community. So anything that you have to ask, feel free to write a comment and I will address it, because again, this is live. So new partnerships, let's talk. Simplex, we've reached out to Simplex and we're starting this process. It's probably going to take around 2 to 3 weeks to embed a purchasing with your debit card or credit card to buy RetireCoin right from our website. This is definitely a process that takes a little bit of time. It's not going to happen tomorrow. It's most likely in the frame of within 2 to 3 weeks is what they're telling us. Could be, hopefully it's not longer, but you never know with these things. And that's going to make this process a lot easier to buy, because that's what our goal is here. We want to make RetireCoin more accessible, and we're doing whatever we can to make that happen. I have another announcement later that I think is going to make it even easier to buy that we're working on, but we'll get to that a little bit later. And Ben can obviously tell you more during this week. He's going to go into that more because this is a project that he's spearheading himself. The next partnership I want to mention, which I'm really, really happy about this. We've mentioned it during the week, but that's with Latino Wall Street and Disrupt. So my good friend Anthony Delgado, he's doing amazing things at Latino Wall Street, just educating the Latino community on finance and giving them all the tools and resources to be successful. So we want to give a thank you to the Latino market that's been supporting us. So we've been working with them on some great ideas on how to push this project and teach the people on what it means to be financially literate and give you all the resources to go and become that and attain the goals that you want. Latino Wall Street's going to be doing an event in Manhattan at Times Square in Marriott on June 25th, and we're going to be there supporting them. We're going to be there with a booth, step and repeat. People could take some pictures. We're going to be going on and showing how to purchase altcoins. It's going to be a presentation that we do. And then later on, I'm going to be on as a CPA and tax expert, going on and providing different strategies on how to pay less in taxes. We're going to be going over a few creative strategies that your CPA is really not going to tell you. This is not something that you're going to go on YouTube and find out. These are strategies that professionals do, that the ultra wealthy do, and that now the middle class can do themselves. So these are things that are going to take a little bit of work. So it's not something that just turn it on and you save $1 million. But this is where the good separates from the great. It takes effort, consistency, and hard work, and we want to allow that for everyone else, for everyone to get with these strategies. So check us out June 25th. We're going to be in Times Square, Manhattan, helping out with this project, with this event. And then later on, from 5 to 8 p.m., there's going to be an English version, which is going to be a project that Anthony and I are working on together, doing a crypto event and meetup, again, at Times Square Marriott. So if you are in New York City on June 25th, we will be there, and we will have 2 events that you can attend, one for Latino Wall Street, that's earlier in the day until 5 o'clock, and then one in the evening that's going to be English-driven, that's going to be all about cryptocurrency. We're going to have some great speakers up there to speak, talking, myself included, talking about the tax strategies. And it's just going to be a great event. I'm really looking forward to it. We're working hard on organizing this together. And I'm proud of them, too, for taking the initiative to get this done. Well, they're also getting a billboard in Times Square, which is fun. So the next partnership that we mentioned last week with ZenLedger, I want to go into that a little bit more because we touched on it last week, and I got some messages from the community. They want to learn more about it. What does it entail? How can they use ZenLedger, and what's going to happen? So we had a call that had to be rescheduled this week. We're talking again this week to go dive further into it, but they're going to be there for us as a community. So we're going to have perks that aren't available just to the general community when you go and use ZenLedger. They're going to be actually coming in with us and teaching us and working with us. So one thing that they do that's really impressive on my end, which I really like about ZenLedger, is they're becoming almost like a QuickBooks for crypto. And what we're doing here on our end from a CPA side, from the accounting side, is we're consulting other businesses who want to incorporate crypto into what they do. So a business expense is a business expense, whether you use dollars or crypto. And we're here to help you out with that. So we've already consulted with several businesses at this point on incorporating cryptocurrency into what they do. This is a major step for just business in itself. And it's also something that's going to be highly regulated in the coming future. So you need to do it the right way. And ZenLedger is providing us with the resources to do it this way. And I'm really, really happy that we got to be able to connect on this. And I'm really looking forward to our call to discuss this further in detail and how we can pass these benefits on to you. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the focuses of the week. I want to get into just a little bit of what we're doing. I want you to know as a community what we work on, and real specifically, because we're busting our butt day in and day out to build a company here. And sometimes it may not reflect in the price because we haven't put that focus on the marketing as we will in the real near future, because we're building that foundation strong so that when we do pump the dollars into marketing, that people can come in and there's something there for them. There's something there that they can see the value. And when they do have that opportunity to buy, they're going to do it. So thank you to all the community that's been with us so far and stuck with us, because you will see the benefit of this in the near future. We're doing everything that we can. This is like a tech startup. It's not an established company at this point. We're working towards the goal of being the go-to crypto tax resource. For next year on tax season, people will know who RetireCoin is. And one of the things that we did this past week is we met with a branding agency, because RetireCoin is not just a crypto. We want to make this a brand and an established name that when people think of RetireCoin comes to mind, and they know that they can come to us for assistance. So what are other objectives that we're focusing on? A big project that we've been spending time on is on financial education. And this week, you're going to be seeing us pumping out content. We stayed in the studio for 2 days, just filming videos, just spreading knowledge of experience that we have in business and in tax, and just information that you're going to have as value. This is going to be great stuff, and please look forward to our Instagram, our Twitter, our Discord for these videos this week, as we're going to start pumping this content out for the public. And that is in turn going to turn now that marketing piece on, where people are going to start to see RetireCoin more. This is exciting, because now we've started to build that base, and that base is now we're going to start building on top of it. And that's what financial education is going to be. The taxes and the financial education part of RetireCoin is what we're going to go now and start to flourish. We have our website guide, working on website version V2. The website's great, we love it. However, we're going to try and go for a little more of a cleaner look on this next version. We want to make people feel when they come into RetireCoin on the site that it's a trusted resource, and that hands down, this looks like these guys are legitimate, and they know what they're doing, because not everyone sees these AMAs and sees our face and sees the connections that we have with the community. They just head over to the website and then they make their judgments whether they're going to buy or not. So we want to make that user experience as best as possible, so that when people go onto retirecoin.io, that they're blown away. And for that fact, we reached out to a branding agency that does branding for the top individuals. So this is something that we're spending time on, and we're already in the works of our V2 version website that it's going to look spectacular. The drafts that we have so far look amazing. Next on the list, if you have not received the email, we actually launched our first email to our community. So if you go over to retirecoin.io, if you're not signed up already, go on and join the Retire community. All you need to do is provide an email and a phone number, and you can join for free. And becoming a member, we're going to be giving you out free educational content. And in addition, you're going to be able to get notified of all the services that we're going to be providing. So there's going to be 2 that we're coming off right off the bat. The first service that RetireCoin can provide to anyone is absolutely free. It's something that I did for my clients. We can go back and make adjustments to your tax return that can ultimately benefit you. So 3 years, we can review your tax return. And if you maybe done doing taxes yourself, or you worked with an accountant that you didn't feel like you got the best refund, let us double check that for you for absolutely no cost. And what happened to it is, if these are generally, this works for certain types of people who have certain income producing activity. So if you made money on a 1099, if you have a side hustle, if you have a business or a corporation, let's say you fixed and flipped a home, or you have rental real estate, all these activities need really complex tax strategy. And if you're not taking advantage of all these rules, you're leaving money on the table. And for that fact, you can connect with us for a 15-minute free strategy session. You can talk to one of us to show your tax returns, from a RetireCoin team member or myself as a CPA, and we can give you the quote to get this money back. And within 5 to 10 minutes of looking at a tax return, I can tell you if that's possible. So that's the first service that RetireCoins provide. The second one is going to be at a little bit of a cost. It's a limited time offer. It's for $199, and that's going to give you access to the top tier CPAs and tax attorneys to discuss strategies for your income. These are strategies that the ultra wealthy use. But it's not just reserved for the ultra wealthy. Anyone can use these strategies, and it's just in proportionate to what you do. So by gaining access to these people, you can come in one place and have that initial meeting and understand what your options are and where you can go. So if you're serious about your success and saving money, these strategies can save you thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars throughout your lifetime, maybe even more. So if it's something important, take advantage of this limited time offer. For $199, you can have several face-to-face meetings with these people and then decide if it's something that you want to do. But you don't have to go around trying different attorneys and trying different CPAs. I'm putting in a network of the best of who I know. And any of these people can give you these strategies and implement them, not just talk to you about them, but actually do them. Then you're going to be able to save money. And I'm not talking little dollars. These are dollars that can change your life. These are dollars that will create wealth for your family and wealth for you and for generations to come. This is estate planning. These are the types of jobs that we did before RetireCoin. And now RetireCoin is allowing us to scale this and provide it to the masses. So if this is something you're interested in, feel free to go to retirecoin.io and send us a message. Like I said, we're working on the website where these offers will actually be up there to go and click on and book an appointment. But if you go and scroll all the way to the bottom, there's a contact form, and tell us that you're interested in doing this, and we'll reach out to you. Or you can also call the hotline. The hotline or the call center, however you want to put it, there's a live person on the end of that anytime that you call from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern. So there's many ways to get in contact with us. If it's something you want, we have all of it there for you. It's just about you to take the initiative. Do you want to turn it up? Do you want to take things to the next level? Because it's all here for you. I got 2 more points. The next point that I want to go over is something that Ben is going to be talking about. Now, Ben is going to be on Tuesday or Wednesday, most likely. Again, like he says, under the weather to go over the tokenomics of RetireCoin. But he's undergoing a project now that is going to be huge. RetireCoin is in the process of developing an app. And this app is going to have so many features that can make this community and take it to the next level. From purchasing directly on the app to creating savings accounts for different objectives and goals that you have. We're in talks now of doing where you can invest right into your IRA. Now that is something that is a little bit further ahead, so it's not something that's happening next week. There's regulation that is involved. There's legal aspects of it that are involved that are very, very complicated. But we are putting in that work. So this is just a testament to the type of project that we're building. This is not a fly-by-night project. This is something that we're working on, and we have actual goals and a clear vision of where we're headed. So look forward to Ben coming on and telling you a little bit more about what we have in store with the app and the benefits that it's going to have to us as a community. The last thing that I want to go over today is this event on the 25th again. There is a cost associated to attending the event. However, we're doing a coupon code. There's going to be a coupon code, RetireCoin. So we're going to be releasing that information. I think the tickets, from when I spoke to Anthony, are $200 a ticket, but with the coupon code, you can take $100 off. So it's going to be $99 to attend. It's going to be live streamed as well. So if you're not able to come to New York City and you're not in the area, you can't come in, then it is available on live stream as well. So expect some more information on that for June 25th. So it's going to be exciting. We'll be in New York for that for about, we're staying there the weekend a little bit longer. So if anyone is around and wants to do some meetup, we're most likely going to be around and available. And then going forward, we're planning on doing some more meetups like this. I think it's really exciting to engage with the community. It's exciting to just actually physically help people. Like I said, that service, the free tax evaluation, we sent out an email blast to our community so far, and already we've had people jump on and schedule calls with me. It's incredible to already in a week have helped people out. And as we continue doing this, I would love to have testimonials of these people to come in and say, wow, I worked with Lorenzo, I worked with Ben, I worked with Greg, I worked with several of the team members, and they actually helped me. We actually did something. One of our other members, Ashton, is going to be working with a family legacy program to help families build an estate plan to make sure that their life is set up, God forbid something happens. These are amazing things that we're doing for people, and then we're not stopping. We just started. And I'm so humbled and grateful for the people that have stuck with us with this community, because you will reap the benefits in time. If there's any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them. But if not, please reach out, go to retirecoin.io, send us a message if you need anything. Hop onto our Discord. We're growing every day on the Discord. It's a super close community. We're always on there sending notifications. The Telegram was more recently started due to popular demand. So we're on Telegram now. And always stay tuned on our Instagram and Twitter as those are, always putting out cool artwork and some nice content. And like I mentioned, this week we're going to be focusing on the educational content. So you'll see my face a ton talking about just different tax strategies that I've done with businesses throughout the years. All right, guys. It was a great Sunday so far. We caught you up on a bunch of the successes that we had. And I want to wish again everyone a happy Father's Day. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm off to a little cookout later on to celebrate a little bit, and that's it. That's it. So we are live. Looking forward to doing this again and doing this more. I got to change up the setting. I think we wanted to go and do this on the beach, so we got to figure that out. How we're going to bring the camera and all the equipment down to the beach. All right, everyone. It was a pleasure, and we'll see you literally at the beach next time.